What it do? Dream Team, it's your boy Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with the 1992 NBA Finals Game 3, Bulls versus Portland, Jordan versus Drexler. We saw at Game 2, Portland came back to steal that one. But before we jump into this, make sure you subscribe, ring notification bell, give the video a thumbs up. Let's do it.
Set to go.
Oh, that's Bulls ball. That's Chicago ball.
Edgy.
So sorry about this quality, guys. This is the best. I think this was the best quality I could find for this game. There wasn't. I looked and there wasn't another video that gave me better quality.
Rush and Mike Mathis. And the call, Chicago ball. Last touch by Portland.
Big concern by many people, the Bulls' ability to bounce back after the devastating loss in game number 2. Did they have enough time to get themselves straightened out in their heads and immediately go down inside low to Grant, which is one of the things that they like to do, Chicago, establish the inside game with either Cartwright or Grant early.
And we have a feeling in visiting with Phil Jackson and some of the Bulls yesterday that this was a down.
Jesus, that was ugly.
Emotionally down, although he tried to remain upbeat. Kersey switching off to Jordan here at the start.
We got Scotty.
Scotty Pippen, who told him,
boy, run that. Run that, Clyde. And one. You got to finish that, though, Kersey.
On the line. It's called on Pippen.
If you think back, early was a transition dunk by Kersey, Phil in the right lane once again. Here, almost an exact similar play. This time, he goes to the free throw line for 2 opportunities.
Jerome Kersey, player who has battled through injuries.
You just got to make one of them, Jerome.
Did not have a good one last Wednesday in Game 1. Came back in Game 2 for 12 points and 8 rebounds.
Just got to make one.
Bulls 2 and the Blazers 1. Jordan and Paxson in the backcourt. Caught right up front with Grant and Pippen. Grant with the open shot.
Good boy. That's how you go up and grab it. We got Terry.
Had an excellent game in Chicago on Friday.
Oh my God, he was open, Duckworth. You got to look up.
But Williams and
Buck was wide open in the paint. All right, Mike.
Cartwright going to
Let's get Bill going early. Okay.
With his first field goal, and as we have mentioned throughout this series, the Bulls love to get Cartwright involved early. Duckworth getting the position.
Duckworth, you gotta make that, big dog. Give me that.
The steal by Kersey.
You know who to get it to. Oh my God, that was an awful pass.
Kersey will go back to the line.
You gotta give him a better pass than that, Clyde.
Foul committed by Horace Grant.
Number 2, and eventually had to go to the bench much earlier than Phil Jackson and his staff would have liked.
Clyde,
if Jerome Kersey continues to get in the transition game, whether he produces it himself or for steals or as a result of running out after defensive rebounding, this is a big plus for him. We saw him open the game up with a jumper. It was an air ball. That's not his strength. His strength is he's a driving, slashing, offensive rebounding type of player.
Kersey only a 66% free throw shooter. And he's
you can't go empty-handed, Kersey. You can't do that, man.
4, and the Trailblazers won. John Paxson provided a lift with his outside shooting in Chicago on Friday. And the call being made by against Portland.
A slice cut by running Grant off of Cartwright. There was a switch by Duckworth that leaves Buck Williams.
Bro, we're called. Come on, ref. Come on. Let him play.
He's not as big or strong as Duckworth trying to guard Cartwright.
Gotta hit that. Who coming down with that? Hey, Horace in there fighting though. Just couldn't come out with it. Oh, yeah, that's a bucket. And one. Count the bucket. Y'all quit playing with Terry Porter. He a hooper for real.
Half games in the two previous games against Chicago. He has only 5
Gotta
assists.
guard the ball.
And it's unusual when you think of a point guard having only 5 assists for 2 games. But he's one of those guys that kind of falls in the category of he's just a great guard. He can score. He can run the show. He's taken on more scoring responsibilities this season.
And he has that excellent
gotta make free throws.
You
got him. These will come back to bite you in the butt.
And then he was fouled by Cartwright. And the Blazers
oh yeah.
at the line, but not defensively.
Oh yeah, Clyde. He ain't jumping. Oh my God, bro. Clyde, I see why they call him Clyde the Glide, bro. Mans really do glide through the air for real.
Up in the passing lane defensively. That's what was missing.
Oh yeah, that crowd going stupid. That crowd going stupid. Y'all better get it to Mike. That's too easy. Duckworth.
He had the open
falling
jump,
asleep.
but he saw Horace Grant was all alone. The Bulls lead 6-5.
Pull back on him, Terry.
And the foul committed.
Ref, you don't let them play basketball. Let me see the play.
During the course of the season led to so many scores. Kersey up in the passing lane trying to deny Jordan.
Mike said, I know better than to contest that. I know better than to contest that. Mike know. Mike know not to jump with that man. Oh, God. Oh. Kevin. Beautiful up and under. That was gorgeous, Kevin.
280 pounds to pull his way on Bill Cartwright.
And talking to Duckworth prior to this game, it was really nice to see a player who has had a tough season as far as some of the criticism he received. He's so happy about the big shot he made.
Yeah, that ain't too hard.
Tie it down the stretch.
Here comes Drexler giving it up, but we get a whistle, a traveling violation. He gave it up, but he traveled first.
Duckworth had mentioned to us
Kevin
that
Duckworth putting that muscle on. Have some of that. Oh, gotcha.
Clock winding down with about 6 seconds remaining. The fact that the team went to him and he was able to produce the big shot just took his confidence level way up, and he just feels so good about it because he wants to be a main contributor. He loves it here in this city.
Well, that's what he said. He wanted to correct the perception of the state.
Beautiful look. Oh my God, Mike.
For his first field goal.
Hey, Scotty's diving people for real.
Reportedly said that he wanted out of Portland, but he claims that
Terry,
was not
sniper.
the case.
Terry, sniper. Oh, that was Clyde? Clyde, about time you hit it. I started to believe you really could shoot threes. They've been saying you could shoot threes, Clyde, but I really started to believe that you couldn't make them because I ain't seen it.
But he claims
that's why I didn't even think that was you.
Drexler hits the three. And the Blazers lead by the score of 10-8. This is Duckworth speaking. He said he was asked about the tough time that he has received here in Portland, and he said, well, something to the effect, whatever happens, happens.
Oh, nice love. Gotta finish
that. It did
that.
not come out that way. As I say, that's Duckworth's interpretation.
Pull up on him, Terry. They can't stop you, Terry. They can't stop you, Terry.
That's the concern that Chicago had when Porter tries to overpower either the Paxson or B.J. Armstrong. In game one, it never got to that.
Better get it tonight.
Perimeter shots. There we
saw Scotty said, I got this. Scotty said, yeah, that crowd. Look at this. No, what you reaching for, Mike? What is you reaching for?
Last year, he caught Duckworth in a 6.
Series.
I like
special attention to him in game one. When he picked up early fouls, only 25 minutes, 7 points, 5 rebounds. In game two, 43 minutes, 14 points, a big jumper to tie it in regulation, and 8 rebounds for Kevin Duckworth.
There you go, Scotty.
He did struggle during the regular season. The shot was not going, and he does have that good touch. Picked it up toward the end and has had a good playoff. Portland came out, missed its first 3 shots. They hit their last 5. They are 5 for 8 from the floor. Chicago is 4 of 9. Portland with a 12-10 lead. 6:45 to go in this opening quarter. Now Buck Williams posting up on Horace Grant. Here's Duckworth.
That ain't you, Kevin, and that's okay. But that ain't you.
Look to break. Jordan with the
pull.
pull.
That would have been so nice.
Let's see, to Grant make contact. No, says Mike Mathis.
Catch the ball, Terry Porter.
Disagrees.
Catch the
Off
basketball.
the errant pass, the Bulls get it back.
As Michael Jordan came down that time and shot the jumper in transition, Porter was defending him. He just ran out, took off down the floor, basically said if it comes back to Michael, so what? That's where the long outlet look came from.
Jordan using the screen.
Y'all know he hitting that. That's too open. That's light.
Jordan with his
It's
second
too open.
field goal has tied the game at 12.
Whether this is a long-range effect to wear Michael Jordan down or not, he's had 3 people defending him
Good
so
look. Good backdoor.
Drexler getting inside. A fast start for Clyde. He has 7 points.
And I was saying
Okay,
the 3 people have
Clyde.
been Drexler, Porter, and Kersey on Michael Jordan already.
Well, we got the sniper.
And that an unusual
The
look.
sniper.
Paxson angling left and then shooting to his right.
Don't matter what the
Able
look
to
is.
hit
He's
to
a
tie the game
sniper.
at 14.
We're used to seeing Paxson floating to that corner all alone.
What the call is now, man?
Out against Cartwright, his second.
Bro, you don't let them play down there. God dang. I feel you,
The
Neal.
Bulls have gone over the limit.
It is a disgrace. It is some
Portland
BS.
1 of 5.
That's a
From the
trash
line,
call,
Scott
Neal.
Williams, who has been a key factor over the first 2 games, will replace Bill Cartwright. Scott Williams, second-year player from North Carolina, has done an excellent job in Game 1. The 3 men off the bench, Scott Williams beating Armstrong, Cliff Livingston.
Game 2, they was awful.
15 of 24 shooting performance. Game 2, a different story.
They just didn't get enough shots.
Jackson stayed with the starters most of the way.
And actually came back with the starters at a point where the Bulls had built up a 10-point lead. Some people felt, hey, why not stay with those guys?
Get back to him.
Instead, Phil went back to his starters, who he felt more comfortable with.
There you
Eventually,
go.
the loss,
Well,
obviously.
we got 5. You on a hot start.
There's Drexler.
No! Clyde, I'm not going to tell you no more. If you kick your legs like that one more time, it's taking power from your shot. Stop kicking your legs like that. Who came up with that jumper?
Eventually, the loss obviously opens the door for criticism.
Clyde, stop that, dog. Immediately.
By Kersey, gets it back again, finds Drexler.
There you
feeds
go.
Williams. It is Portland by 3.
Understanding what this Trailblazer team is about, you have to live with some of
Good.
those shots.
Hey, bro, Scotty is a dime dropper, bro. Scotty Pippen is a dime dropper,
With
bro.
the travel that is certainly the
Jesus.
feeling of the crowd. He has brought the Bulls within
Oh,
one.
yeah, Kevin. Good
Buckworth
strip.
thought he was fouled.
Oh, yeah,
Here's
Mike, pull
Jordan.
up on him.
1 on 3. Passes on
Oh,
the
you gave
shot.
it to the sniper. Good choice. Scotty, what do you got? Work him, Scotty. I'm telling you.
Finding Grant.
You got to finish that. You got to finish that, Horace.
Johnson to Drexler.
You may question some of the hurried, quick perimeter shots that this team takes, but they get after it. They work at getting the ball back. It was an air ball. They got it back. It leads to a sure score inside by Buck Williams. And that's why Rick Adelman understands the mentality and what this team is about and lives with some of the shots that other guys might get a little nervous with because of their athleticism will produce
Work
extra
him there,
shots.
Scotty. With another dime.
Grant will go to the
With another dime. Scotty just setting everybody up.
Friday, Chicago only 17. Both these clubs are not
Cliff
2
Robinson.
of 7 from the line.
All right, Grant, what we got? There you go. You did the job.
Cliff Robinson will replace Jerome Kersey. Grant trying to break the tie. 4:22 left, first quarter.
There you go.
Some pressure here by Chicago.
But not the real aggressive. This is the token press they use just to use up a little time on the 24-second clock.
Oh, good defense.
Burkworth, Robinson, and Williams now up front. Porter and Drexler at the guard.
Oh, my God.
stripping Robinson.
Hit the sniper.
2-on-2. Pippen all the way.
He's so freaking long, I swear, dog. What's somebody in the comment section? Tell me Scotty wingspan. Scotty gotta have like a 7-foot wingspan, bro. 7-footers wingspan, bro. His wingspan is crazy.
The Trailblazers 17. Duckworth set the pick and roll.
Nope.
Yes.
Okay, Kevin.
Same shot he hit.
Let me shut my
At
mouth.
the end of regulation, the same man rotating over, trying to block it. Grant got there a little bit late in game 2.
He got too low.
Closer, but still,
Sniper.
nice jump that time by Kevin.
And John Paxson.
I tell y'all, bro, John Paxson literally, bro. It ain't no team alive. It ain't no team dead or alive. No team that done ever played that would not like to have a goddamn John Paxson on their team. He is as close to automatic as they come, dog.
Buries another jump shot.
Catch and shoot. Paxson is the definition of that.
Points on Friday night. 4 of 7 from three-point land. Robinson works his way up, rejected by Williams.
Oh, he out. Yeah, he out of bounds.
Scott Williams thought he was
Scott,
fouled.
you out. I didn't know if I saw a foul, Scott.
By Williams.
Let me see it.
Well, rotating over from the weak side of the floor or the offside away from the ball,
Nah, I can't
Williams
give you that,
comes
Scott.
over and saves
Can't
another
give you that
layup
foul, big
opportunity.
dog.
The Bulls defense does an excellent job of covering for one another. He
Can't
just
give you that
doesn't
foul,
happen
dog.
to agree.
Terry. Oh, good man.
Jordan
Mike.
with the steal and then flips it out to Grant.
And one.
Able to hit.
There
And
you
he
go,
drew the
dude.
foul to ignite the break.
So produced only 5 steals.
Let me see
Offense
that
comes
steal.
as a result of excellent defense. In game number 2, they produced
we get
only
to see
5
it.
steals overall. Jordan, without even looking, understands that he's got big men that can run the floor. You got Grant finishing,
saw him
and
running
just in
before
case he
he-
misses, Scott Williams there to
After he
follow
stole
back
it, he
up.
didn't need to look.
The crowd responding to the entrance of Danny Ainge, one of the
Danny
Portland
Ainge.
heroes. On Friday night, Kevin
Yeah, he
Duckworth,
was.
who played well, will sit down, leads with 5 points. 9 points in overtime, tying a finals overtime record that was held by Bill Laimbeer and John Havlicek. On the subject of Laimbeer, Michael Jordan, who tied the three-point field goal shooting record for an NBA Finals game on Wednesday night with 6. When told he tied Laimbeer, said had he known that, he would have gone for the record.
Then we got Clyde.
Drexler with a nice feed for Robinson.
Oh, you got to finish that clip.
Portland has a very small unit on the floor, and when they went to this 3-guard setup in game number 2, it was very productive. They had a good quick run against
That's
the
a bucket.
Picked
That's
up
too
some
much
transition
space.
scores.
That's surprising.
Blazers down by 6.
Oh, yeah.
Off a 11-2
Danny.
run by Chicago.
You remember me, Mike. Every time he's shooting that, he said, you remember what I do, Mike. You done seen me
Off a
many times.
11-2 run by
Have
Chicago.
some. Yeah.
With the 3. Danny Ainge off the bench.
To watch
Chicago
Drexler
up
with
by
the ball.
3.
Michael's the center fielder, anticipating that he just might try to come down the
feel
lane and
that.
dunk it. Ainge spots up in the corner, so Michael has to hold for a second as Ainge knocks down the 3.
Danny Ainge, who is the number 3-point range, he is now chasing Michael Cooper. Danny Ainge with much championship experience, a member of 2 Boston Celtic title-winning
teams.
teams.
A lot better in the playoffs.
In 1984.
To the first 2 games during the season,
What we
34%
got?
three-point
Big.
shooter.
That's too easy. That's Michael Jeffrey
To
Jordan.
heat up.
That's
his
too
third
easy
field
of a
goal.
shot
He has
for him.
6. And the Bulls lead 27-22.
Usage of timeouts by
Danny
coaches.
said, "I got
Run
this,
by
Terry."
Portland. Phil takes the timeout. They come out, set up. Jordan knocks out the J, takes the crowd out of it, settles everything.
Too easy, Mike. Gotta have better defense. Great lob.
For Drexler.
Well, the one thing the timeout does do, give the other team a chance to draw up something that might work for them as well.
Portland trailing by 3.
Yeah, I know who to go to.
45 remaining first quarter.
That's
They
not
double
the
up
person.
On Pippen. Williams
Pippen might be the
knocked away,
person.
able to recover, finds It's Jordan.
Y'all know who to go to.
Play that
y'all know who's going to get a bucket.
The Bulls were able to click on through some good fortune.
And Scott Williams, when he got up in the air, didn't know whether to kick
you
out
better not
left
pull up
high,
a
kick right, or then decided the best thing, let me find Michael.
God, that's such an awful shot.
The air ball. Chicago by 5.
Show him what a good shot looked like, Mike. Oh my God. I couldn't even give him that. He wasn't even in control of that pass, dog. He just threw it. I can't give him that pass.
Let's go back
Great dime by Mike.
Timeout, Chicago scored, but you know what? Rick Adelman was drawing up something special also. The making, well, I'm not quite sure that's what he wanted to happen, but what did happen was very nice for Chicago.
Cliff Robinson called for the foul. Scottie Pippen, 2 of 2 from the line.
There you go, Scottie.
So Chicago has opened up by hitting his first 6 free throws. 1:11 remaining. First quarter, the scene shifting to the Memorial Coliseum in Portland, Oregon. The Israel capacity crowd, 12,888 on hand. The 601st consecutive sellout.
Oh, yeah. Cash money.
3.
Oh.
Rebounded in aggressive fashion by Scott Williams.
It looks like Michael almost was inviting that. Didn't run real hard at Danny Ainge. Kind of said, well, let me see if you can knock out another one from behind the
we need a bucket, Mike.
Bulls by 6.
Go ahead, create one.
Jordan.
Good time.
Horace Grant off to a fast start. He has 11. Some beautiful passing here in the first quarter by Michael Jordan.
And you really have to know your teammates and have confidence that time. If Jordan doesn't drop it down, he has to believe right here that Grant's going to make the roll. The last second he drops it off after drawing the.
That's so nice.
Fouled by Scott Williams. Buck Williams had a very strong game on Friday in Chicago. Came back in aggressive fashion after getting the early foul trouble in game 1. 19 points, 14 rebounds for Buck.
It all starts with minutes on the floor. If you're in early foul trouble, you can't have a lot of minutes on the floor. But if you stay away from the fouls, particularly early in the game, get into the flow, then a guy like Buck who works so hard, he's going to have good numbers at the end of the game.
And Bobby Hansen has checked in, replacing Michael Jordan. Jordan sits down with 8 points, 3 assists. Bobby Hansen hit a three-pointer in the midst of that John Paxson three-point show the other night. And he has been getting the minutes in this series. Hansen and Armstrong now in the backcourt. Grant, Pippen, and Williams up front. Chicago with a 6-point lead. Shot clock at 4. Here's Pippen. Strong move by Scottie Pippen, who has looked sharp in this first quarter.
Great move by Pippen because he passed the ball for about 25 feet out. Then it was a pass and go.
There you go, Danny.
Final seconds.
No, sir.
Robinson
do that dumb little leg kick too. I don't know what it is in Portland where they got to kick their legs like that and take the power out their shots. It's down. But great first quarter by Chicago opening up. Portland's horrible from the free throw line. Got to get that better. But that's all we got. Make sure y'all subscribe. Ring notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. It's your boy Neal. Out.